Hey, what's up, YouTube? Just when you thought the deck was dead here, I went into the workshop. Got you a spicy combo here. Junk-Doppel can still put up a really decent board, multiple negates, draw like 6 or 7 cards all in the same turn. Yeah, I mean, Chaos Ruler, unfortunately, was a huge hit to the deck, and it kind of sucks that we did lose it. It's just such a really good card. Being able to like mill some cards and then add one back to your hand and have the ability to special summon itself out, it was just a really good extender. And, extender in the fact that it can search a card and extender that it can also bring itself out was a huge hit to the deck, unfortunately, though. But we had to kind of still wanting to play the deck out to like get into the workshop, work all night for this combo video, and I finally got it, you know, fine tuned here. I'm still working on the deck profile though, so I won't be having a deck profile unfortunately today, but I am in the works of making that. But also along with Chaos Ruler, we also lost Hot Red, which is really good. But there's just no really level A Dark Dragon monster right now just worth running because it doesn't do anything like Chaos Roller, and so yeah, we had to lose it, but it was pretty close. We were also able to open up a another space in our, or 2 spaces in our extra deck, so yeah, it kind of still works out as well. But also, we also went ahead and just dropped the Escator package here. It doesn't really do too much. We would mainly use these cards to get into Hot Red, but unfortunately we don't have Hot Red, so it's kind of like not worth running now. However, with that being said, though, they're still really good cards because they can still get you to access into Cyframe Lord Omega. If you want to play it, you still can as well. And it kind of sucks, because we just had the reprints. Before the reprints, this card was kind of pricey. And yeah, you just kind of lost it, as well. Now, there are some other cards that I am running. I'm going to showcase you guys one card in the combo. But also one card that I've also added to the deck is Draco Berserker of the Tinny. Even though it's not as good as Chaos Ruler, still has the interruption where it can banish one card. Unfortunately, doesn't negate, though it just banishes one monster on field when the effect is activated. But it's still a really good card to interrupt your opponent with, but there's just like one card you can also run in your extra deck now. But let's get into this 2 card combo here. We're still going to put up multiple negates, draw multiple cards as well. Now for this particular combo here, you need the Doppel Warrior and the Junk Synchron here. So we're going to do is going to make a level 5 Synchro here. I'm not going to spend too much time doing Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2 with the effects and stuff like that. I'm just going to showcase you guys the combo as it is. Do a Junk Speeder here. Special summon out 2 level 1 tokens with the Doppel Warrior effect. Now here's where the combo gets to be different from like the previous one. I'm going to summon out the start of the Synchron, the Jet Synchron, and instead of bringing out Junk Synchron, we've now added the Floor Synchron. I'm going to explain to you guys why. Floor Synchron is an extender, just like Chaos Roller. When you use that Synchro material, you can special summon out 1 level 2 monster from your hand. So if you have another Doppel Warrior, immediately you have access to an extender. If you have Caligo Clawcrow, you have an extender as well. Or Junk Converter, right? It's just a really good extender. But also it gives us access now to a level 7 Synchro, which is also an extender as well. So it's a really good card here. But before we go on any further, make sure that when you summon out Stardust Synchron here, it activates the effect to search for Stardust Illumination, and you can at this point activate that to send Stardust straight to the graveyard. But now going forward, Stardust Synchron, 1 level 1 token here. We're going to go into our TG Hyper Librarian because we want to start drawing cards right away. And then now we can use the Floor Synchron and the Junk Speeder here. I'm going to go ahead and make a level 7 now in the form of Power Tool Dragon. Power Tool Dragon is also an extender because it gives you access to Living Fossil. And you can also use it to revive monsters, things like that sort. So really good card here. And immediately we also have access to Clearwing, but we're not going to go into Clearwing just yet. But yeah, I mean, Power Tool Dragon, just being able to add 1 monster from your deck to, being able to special summon out 1 monster from your graveyard with the form of Living Fossil is a really good extender. Because when you're playing Synchros, you're always running out of tuners or non-tuners. Living Fossil just helps you fix your board that way so you can continue with your combo though. And yeah, it kind of does exactly what Chaos Roller does. Now you don't have access to Hot Red, but you do have access right away, like I said, to Clearwing here. So it's still a really good card to play with. Also, it just gives you that Monster Reborn as well. And at this point, we would also draw 1 card of TG Hyper Librarian. But now going forward with the combo, once again, we're going to use the Jet Synchron and the 1 level 1 token here. And we're going to make ourselves a Shaman. And then we would, of course, draw a card off a Hyper Librarian. Shaman would also allow us to special summon out 1 level 2 monster from our graveyard. I'm going to bring out the Doppel Warrior again. So we're kind of just doing the same combo from here at this point forward. I'm going to use the Shaman, Doppel Warrior. I'm going to go ahead and synchro into a Cupid Pitch. Bring out 2 level 1 tokens all over again. And then we're also going to make the Cupid Pitch a level 2. And then also draw 1 more card. Then using the Cupid Pitch and the 1 level 1 token here, I'm going to go and synchro 1 more time. For continue synchroning into Martial Metal Marcher. I'm going to go ahead and draw 1 more card as well. Martial Metal March really light, especially summon out 1 Synchro monster from your graveyard. I always like to bring out the Floor Synchron here. And then also the Cupid pitch will allow us to add the Caligo Claw Crow here to hand from as well. So we have another extender as well. And right away, guys, we've already drawn into 4 cards have Living Fossil and Crow in hand already. We're not done just yet. We're still going to go with this combo. Now you can go a variety of ways here depending on where you want to go to. For example, you can use the Martial Metal Marcher, the 1 level 1 token here. You can make a Herald of the Arclight, just have 1 Omni Negate as well. And you would draw 1 more card from that. And then from here, you can go and activate like your Living Fossil. I like to activate the Living Fossil rather than using the Jet Synchron effect in Graveyard because it'll banish itself out. But yeah, you can go and you can go and special summon it out. And now using the Jet Synchron, the Power Tool Dragon, I'm gonna go ahead and make a Clear Wing. This will allow you to draw 1 more card as well. But from here, you can go ahead and special summon out the Caligo Claw Crow since we control a Dark Monster in the form of TG Hyper Librarian. And then we can activate the Stardust Synchron effect in Graveyard to tribute the Caligo Crow off to special summon itself out. And since a monster was tribute summon, we can go ahead and use the effect of Stardust Trail to bring itself out. Now from here, you have a variety of things you could do here. Now, like I said, I am playing the new Draco Berserker of the Tenyi. So using the Stardust Synchron, the Stardust Trail, you can make a Tenyi, or you can also make a Cypher Lord Omega. Depends on what you want to do. But yeah, you can use these two. And in this particular combo, guys, we're just going to go ahead and make the Cypher Lord Omega because it's still a really good card. Being able to rip out 1 card from your opponent's hand is still really strong in my opinion. We'd also get to draw 1 more card as well. Now at this point, we've drawn into 7 cards. And this was just with a 2-card combo. Now last but not least, you can use the TG Hyper Librarian, the Floor Synchron here, and you can make an FA Dawn Dragster. Now if you decide to like revive the Junk Synchron or Martial Metal Marcher, this could also once again be your Tenyi as well. But however, though, in this particular meta, I like to run FA Dawn Dragster because it provides me with the Spell Trap Negate. I think up to like 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do it up to like 5 times. Of course, you lose attack every time you do. But I mean, just having that Spell and Trap Negate on each turn is just really strong, especially in this current meta right now. Yeah, FA Dawn Dragster just like does so much. You do lose the attack power, but regardless, we still got like 2 pretty big monsters on the field. The 1 Omni Negate, still huge. Like I said, if you don't decide to make the Cypher Lord Omega, you could also make the Draco Berserker of the Tenyi. Tenyi is also pretty strong because whenever it attacks into a monster, it gains that attack and it keeps that attack. So very easily can become a really big monster, become very problematic for your opponent as well. But yeah, and just keep in mind, guys, that we still have 7 other cards in hand. If we have other extenders, we could have easily, kept going further with this combo. With just 2 cards, we've drawn into 7 cards and put 4 monsters on board, 3 interruptions, and then 1 card to rip 1 card out of your opponent's hand. It's still pretty good in my opinion, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this combo video. I worked really hard. I was trying to figure out a way how to replace Chaos Ruler. It wasn't easy. But once I saw Power Tool Dragon, Floor Synchron, I was like, oh wow, level 7. Got 2 extenders right away. So yeah, if you like this combo, and I'm pretty sure you do, smash that like button down below for me, guys. Do me a huge favor of doing that. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, it's just a super easy way for you guys to support me as a content creator and to support the channel as a whole. And I guarantee it that if you subscribe today, you will always draw the out, and that's super important when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! But overall, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day.